Cuz told me to stop sending messages, I'm a messenger. Crossed out every one of my exes just like an exorcist. Told them if the love isn't real, then I don't want the shit. Got way more than too many problems to deal with.
Welcome back to Nusi TV, and first off, I know my background a little different than usually, but or usual, but it probably be different the next time you see it too, cause I don't even know if I wanna leave my money plant right there. Hold on, look at my stuff though. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm proud to say I grew that myself. But first of all, let me start off by saying I'm low-key pissed the fuck off because I was trying to better myself and be a better person and slowly stop eating animal protein and all of that stuff and go over into being vegan. Oh my God, I just realized I didn't put my phone on airplane mode. Let me see if I can try to hurry up and sneak and do that. Don't mind me, y'all. Boom, boom. Okay, sorry if the video skipped or anything. I had to hurry up and do that before anybody called me and interrupted the video. But I was trying to better myself, be a better human, whatever you want to call us. And slowly stop eating meat, animal protein, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if I was gonna go pescatarian or vegan, but I started eating a Beyond Meat, and I was feeling it. I'm like, okay, this with being a vegan, it's like I can get used to this. This not too bad. I can substitute a beef or a turkey. Well, I really don't eat beef already as it is, but every blue moon, I really eat like turkey meat and stuff like that. But every blue moon, I might eat like a beef hamburger or something like that. But I don't eat steak at all. I really never been a fan of steak and stuff like that. So, but I cut out lamb chops. I cut out steak fully. I've been stopped eating pork like years ago. And all that, whatever. But I was trying to slowly stop eating turkey meat, turkey bacon, all that, whatever, ground turkey, whatever, turkey bacon, and what I can't even really think of too much all animal protein I eat now. But cause right now I really eat. I mean, salmon. I guess that's animal protein. But like I said, I kind of was gonna go pescatarian, so you allowed to eat salmon in the pescatarian world. But right now, mainly all I eat is salmon. Like if anybody that follow me on social media knows, like that's mainly all I eat. Like I might turn into a salmon, you know what I'm saying? Like so, I mean that's just that. But I was like, pissed off when I found I'm trying to make this transition into going vegan or pescatarian. So I started buying all this vegan food or this other different whatever. So I started buying the Beyond Meat and all of that stuff. So I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to train my taste buds to eat this type of stuff. And like about the second, third week, I'm like, okay, I could get used to this. This cool. You feel me? The chicken patties they was definitely smooth. I crack an egg, make a sunny side up egg, put that on my chicken patty or my Beyond Burger, whatever. So then next thing I know, I'm watching Spiritual Soul video, and he exposing them for basically, Bill Gates being a part of Beyond Meat, and I did not know that. Soon as I found out Bill Gates was a part of it, if Bill Gates a part of anything, I want 0 parts of it. 0 parts of it. I don't talk down on nobody, but that man is the devil himself. Like, half the stuff Bill Gates do, I don't even know how he's qualified to do it or why anybody's listening to him. You feel me? Like it is ridiculous how much stuff that he's involved with that I feel like he doesn't have the credentials for. But who am I? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? They letting this dude run science projects on the world. They letting him do solar geoengineer to where they putting like fake clouds up in the putting fake clouds up in the air to block the sun out so they can cool down the earth and all this other stuff so they can recreate something that happened on this island when a volcano erupted. And after the volcano erupted, it left all this dark dust and clouds in the air from the basically the volcano erupted, and it blocked out the sun for all this time. And I guess it had all these cool benefits to the island afterwards. So he's trying to recreate that by making synthetic clouds and blocking out our sun. So if y'all really pay attention, y'all will literally see these fake clouds. Like, you can look up and see them under the real clouds, and they move so fast you can literally just see them moving plain as day. It look like it's fog or smoke in the air. But anyway, anything that this dude Bill Gates got going on, I want zero parts of it. So this dude, he's a part of this Beyond Meat stuff, and I don't think he created it, but he's funding it. But Bill Gates really only funds, you know what I'm saying, in other words, stuff that I feel like is effing us up pretty much. So like and I won't say everything he's doing is, I really don't know everything he's doing, but everything I seen that he's been a part of thus far has been bullshit. No cap. But anyway, I just had to let y'all know a little part of my journey. Had to get that off my chest because I'm low-key upset about that. You try to do better in life and all this other stuff, and it's like you take 2 steps forward just to take 5 steps back. So, you know what I'm saying? No telling what kind of meat, or I don't know. But just to let y'all know that the Beyond Meat is GMO. You know, you want to go for non-GMO. So GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. So basically what that is just like fake stuff. Like, it's like cloning plants, it's cloning meat, like anything like where the DNA structure is not what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Where the DNA structure is not organic. It's made in a lab, it's cloned, whatever you want to say. For all I know, they from what I heard, they was actually printing out these burgers. In other words, these burgers is printed out with a 3D printer. But that's just that. But hold on, I got my laptop right here. I got a few topics I want to talk about. They all kind of different, but okay. Let me see. Okay, I kind of want to talk to y'all about like how energy works, because like, you know how they say energy never dies. So basically I was reading up on a concept to where it says like energy never dies, in the fact that you know, if you like say a civil war happened in a certain area, or like a mass massacre happened in a certain area, that energy will never die in that area. It will always be there because time don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Events is always occurring, but in different dimensions. So even though we already lived past these events, so whatever, you know what I'm saying, like World War I, World War II, whatever area that happened in, it's still going on, but just on another timeline. You see what I'm saying? So whenever we go to that area, that same event is still occurring, but in a different dimension or timeline, whatever you want to call it. So we can still feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? If we go there, we can still feel that energy. So the energy is still there. That event is still happening. We just can't see it in our present. But there's no such thing as the past or the future. Only thing that exists is the present, because everything is always still happening in the now, just in different dimensions and different timelines. So, and that's just that. And even with different dimensions and all of that type of stuff, I guess like parallel universes definitely exist and stuff, like, and it's like thousands of millions of parallel universes. But as far as dimensions go, basically dimensions don't exist, just higher levels of consciousness. So that's all like dimensions is when we talk about like the 3rd dimension, the 4th dimension, the 5th dimension. All of that is higher levels of consciousness. So that's just that. So now that I was talking about time and talking about how time basically doesn't exist, with that being said, time is all an illusion. So it's a thing basically called a hive mindset. What a hive mindset is basically like a collective consciousness. Well, collective consciousness is like the whole consciousness in a collective, like everybody's consciousness in one big whole. But a hive mindset is basically like you got a big group of individuals and they have a certain belief system. And since they all have this certain belief system, that's what make it real. You know what I'm saying? That's what make it reality, because it's like basically what everybody agreed upon. It's an agreement that this is real. Because if we sit here and we like, oh, when the universe or whatever, if everybody came about right now and we was like, this is an alligator, and everybody was like, yeah, that's an alligator. Yeah, okay. Now this is an alligator, and now we can call a alligator a plant. You know what I'm saying? And everybody like, yeah, that's a plant. So now, that's the hive mindset. So everybody is agreeing that this is now, the alligator is called a plant and the plant is called an alligator. So that's basically how time works. Since we was all raised based off the concept of we have to be on time to school. We have to be on time to appointments. We have to be on time to our jobs. We have to be on time for this. It's 24 hours in a day. There's 60 seconds in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And just all of these different things. Since we all agreed up on this thing this far, that's what created time, because time only exists as we view it as a collective. And since the collective consciousness agrees that time is how I just basically explained it, that's how time will fall. That's how time will happen. Now, if we all agreed that time is 48 hours in a day, there's 40 seconds in an hour, or 90 seconds in an hour, whatever, and whatever, and 565 days in a year, time would change. The universe will change because everybody's in agreement to this. So the collective consciousness is putting that up into the universe, and that will change how the world exists today, literally. And that's how basically everything on this earth is affected based off the collective consciousness. So since we all are in fear all the time because of all this negative stuff is happening, and the higher ups, the higher elites is always putting y'all in like a fear state. Now y'all feel like this is going to happen. Now we feel like this person is going to do this. These people, you know what I'm saying? We feel like the universe is a bad place. And if the majority of people feel like the universe is a bad place, then the universe will be a bad place. Now, if we all come together and we picture the universe how we would like it to be, beautiful, everybody is connected, everybody is sharing with each other, everybody is loving one each other, nobody's judging each other, nobody's doing this, nobody's stealing from each other. You picture the universe how you want it to be, and the universe will change into that. But since a lot of people is not aware of this concept, that's why it's very hard for that to come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if more people was aware of this and consciously changed the way they thought and how they viewed the world, and just how they would want to view the world, and how they would want the world to be, then that would manifest that world into happening. So like everything in the world happens, literally everybody in this world is important. You play a big part in the world and how it runs. A lot of people don't realize how strong and powerful their thoughts are. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's life, everybody's outside life is a projection of their inner self. So your outside is a projection of your inside. What you view the outside world as is what's going on in your inside. So if you feel like the world is fucked up, you feel like everybody is hateful, you feel like no one, like all this other, then that's what's going on in your inside. You really not at peace with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this just other stuff in that. So if you view the world as this loving place, you always calm, and you just feel like everything is just flowing and just this beautiful piece of work, then, that's kind of the state you in with your inside. So that's just that. So, a lot of people just don't understand these concepts and just the smaller things in life, because they always chasing the material things of life, because that's what we're taught to do since we're children. We're taught to be workers. We're taught to run a corporate business or work for a corporate business. We're not taught to value the smaller things in life that's more important, that will bring us the other things too that's less important, but we're made to believe this is the most important things. You know what I'm saying? So since we are co-creators and since we are the universe, each of us are the universe. A lot of people don't know that. Like, the universe is inside of us. So we're everywhere at one time because everything is one based off the fact that we are the universe. The universe literally, how can I put this? Basically, every person on earth is the universe experiencing itself from each individual's person's perspective, because the universe has to see what it feels like to become every possible thing it can become. So that's why everything is one, because everything is a piece of the universe viewing itself from each individual perspective. Like, I don't know if y'all understand that concept or not, like, or if y'all like get what I'm trying to say, because it's like, I know, like, for a lot of people this would be a very hard concept to understand, and a lot of people might have to replay this a few times, like, wait, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, that don't even make sense. So that's why when we meditate, we can go to different dimensions, we can go to different realms, we can astral project to different places, because everything is inside of us. Everything we need is right here. That's why it's important to treat your body great. You know what I'm saying? Treat your body good, because your body is the vehicle for the soul. You know what I'm saying? We cannot die. Every time we die, we will be reincarnated into a different human, into a different piece of flesh, or into a different whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call the body. We would, a different vessel. We'll just keep coming back into a different body as a different person, a different race, until we learn what is truly what is it? Until we learn what is true, what I can't even get this out. My bad, y'all. I just got done working out, so like I'm all late right now. But until we get our true human experience and understand what is truly like to be a human and what we're truly here for, our mission, then we're gonna keep coming back to life and reincarnating. Once we understand the true meaning of life, that's when we will ascend, and then we will be somebody else's spirit guide or ascended master or something like that. You know what I'm saying? In that different nature. Because Jesus, basically, when Jesus was here, he was basically here to show us and instruct us what we were supposed to do as humans. That's why when Jesus was here, he loved all. We're supposed to love all. We're all one. That's why when Jesus was here and he died on the cross and resurrected and all of that, he was showing the process of ascending. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. So he was showing the process of ascending when he came back to life or whatever, resurrected and all of that. That was the process of ascension. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know that, because in the Bible, it has a lot of truth, but it has a lot of stuff that's like rewrote or reworded, because all you need is a little truth to get any following. A little truth mixed with a lot of lie. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got power. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can throw whatever you want in there, as long as you could get people to slightly believe you. Anything else, they're not going to question. So that's all it is, you know. So like, that's why they say we're all one, because we're all one, because we're all the universe, a piece of the universe experiencing itself. You know what I'm saying? And in every outcome it can possibly become. So that's how it is, because at the beginning of the universe, it was just, I want to say, matter. It was just darkness. And then that's how the I am presence became about, because that's what it was, I am. And then like they say, you had to experience what it was like to become every possible thing you can become. And that's why they say the I am presence. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. And I want to say at the beginning, it was darkness. And that's why God said, let there be light. You know what I'm saying? That's where all of that stuff came about. It was just darkness. It was just black matter. And then that's when the cells found consciousness. and it became aware of itself. But then it wanted to experience itself, what it felt like, what it seemed, what it looked like. And then that's when they started to create humans so the universe could experience itself. If that makes sense to y'all. Can I get an amen? If that makes sense to y'all, can I get an amen? But I just wanted to get on here and talk a little shit to y'all because I ain't been on here in a minute. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love those who love me. No, I'm just fun. I love everybody. And I show it. You can't only get on here and preach this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to get on here on your platform and show people the way. But when you actually live in life, in reality, you're going to be tested. If you out here preaching this type of stuff, life, the universe is going to test you. If I'm out here preaching how I want to give back to the community, best believe life is going to test me. I might get blessed with a whole bunch of money. I might get blessed with a great situation, but the universe and life is going to test me with some type of charity event. Somebody's going to reach out to me. It's going to seem coincidental, but that's the universe testing me. Like, okay, he said this what type of nigga he is. Let us see. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you ain't who you say you is, I can't say something bad gonna happen to you. You might not, your blessing might get took, but you know what I'm saying? If you out here preaching this type of stuff, you have to walk it too. You have to live it. You have to not only sit behind a computer desk and be on whatever you want, preaching this YouTube, Facebook, whatever, but you have to walk by it and actually lead the way in the physical form also. So that's just that. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed day. Y'all have a blessed night, whatever time y'all viewing this. And hey, I'm going to holler at y'all. Let's get it. Nusi World, baby.